So let's begin. The key to this, there's two actually. The first is probably the most difficult thing any of us have had to do ever. It's called discipline. And discipline as human beings is damn near impossible because we get distracted all the time with everything, all the time, literally. So you always have to keep the ball, bring it back, keep the ball, bring it back. It bounces away, bring it back, all right? Second of all, this is not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen with one video. I'm going to try to keep them as short as I can, but it has to be longer than a minute, so I will be doing it on this. And you have to practice when you're not watching. So at home, at work, whatever. It's not difficult, but it's just visualization, which is the second key, by the way. Visualization is something that athletes do to win. They manifest the victory by seeing it, the ball going into the net, past the goalie's hand, the target hitting the arrow, them crossing the finish line. Whatever it is, you have to visualize it first because that makes it easier for your mind to understand and manifest. Repetition is the third key, but it's not as important as the first two because repetition is something that's going to happen whether you like it or not. The reason I said it's not going to happen overnight is because you have to get used to this. So you don't learn how to play guitar overnight. You don't learn how to swim the butterfly overnight. You don't learn how to become a professional knife wielder overnight, unless you are some sort of like a weird robot person thing. In which case you don't need these videos and you're good. The first thing we're going to do is talk about the energy conversion box. So visualize a trunk or a chest or a box. Oh, by the way, if you can't visualize for some reason, because I have heard that before, try to draw the objects I'm speaking of. They're not difficult. They're easy to draw. Or draw a cube and then look at it, or square. Color that square in red. And if you close your eyes, you can see a red square. There it is. Energy conversion box will be a trunk or a chest big enough to fit your body, but not like a coffin, don't worry. Your physical matter, worries and concerns, because it's a way to clear your mind before you start the exercise. And it's a ritual that you do, ritual you perform to get into this like rhythm. And at first it's going to seem not weird, but at first it's going to seem like whatever, and then it's going to be easier and easier, but you have to go through the visualization techniques every time. It's one of those things that you have to do it. You have to stretch before you run. It's the same idea. You don't have to, but then you get screwed up running. Here, you won't really screw up anything other than the fact that you won't be able to achieve what you were trying to achieve. So this energy conversion box will be a box where you keep all of your physical matter, worries, and concerns before every exercise. After that, repetition. You're going to start working on something called the light energy tool. And basically it starts like this. When we're in it, you're going to picture a small flash of light, like a little spark. And then you're going to stretch it out into a line, and then you're going to create a tool, which is a bar, like a round stick, if you will, of white light. Then you're going to make that light turn on and off, and on and off. And as you're doing this, you're going to project your energy into it. Then you're going to make it change colors. These colors are going to represent what we're going to do after with this light, but this energy tool is essentially going to be your healing wand. And all of these are mind tools of your imagination that will help you see what's wrong with your physical body, your emotional body, and your spiritual body. And there are flaws in all of those, and in every one of us. So for you to be able to do this, visualization is the key. If you have problems with visualization, message me here and I'll explain how to do it. If you are eyesight impaired, seeing impaired, there's a way for you to visualize because you probably already do it better than most people, believe it or not. The binaural beats that I will play will definitely help synchronize the brain, but you also have to understand how they work.